This week on Cartoon Dumpster Dive, we cover the movie The Thanksgiving Movie. Gobble, gobble. Joel,
Yes, Andrew.
few movies out there can fully channel the phrase or that's coined the title Tubi movie
Yeah.
more than the Thanksgiving movie itself.
Dude, I'm still wondering, how did you discover this atrocity?
I think I just typed in Thanksgiving movies, and this is one of them that showed up. And this is by far none the worst movie I've ever seen
Okay. So,
in my life.
okay.
There is a movie that I saw that was like, it kind of held that spot. It's called Dragon Wars.
Okay.
This takes this one's place. I don't know who this is for. I know that the studio that made this is called Wow Now Entertainment. Should be Why Now Entertainment. Who got him?
So, I feel like on this podcast itself,
Right.
there has been the pinnacle of the worst thing we've ever watched.
Mm-hmm.
And up to this point,
It has yet to be dethroned. It was like one of the first. It was one of the first.
it was
one of the first. Like, hey, check out our movie. We want an honest review, and we're like, okay.
they asked for it. It was that movie Lava.
Lava. It's like one of our early episodes. I think it's like episode 15,
And
and we were not nice.
I I wouldn't have changed the review. Like, I do feel bad because it was them giving us early access to watch
I
it,
don't feel bad at all. Make a good movie.
but it was terrible. But this, it might be dethroned. Honestly.
Yeah, no, this is the worst thing I've ever seen for a multitude of reasons.
This movie makes no sense.
No.
The animation in it is terrible. I'd rather go back and watch Reboot than this.
Oh, wow.
That's how
You know,
bad.
this movie looks worse than Reboot. And it was
does.
made in 2020.
It was
which
made-
is inappropriate.
it was made
it
like
was appropriate for the year
17
because 2020 was a terrible year. Like, no matter where you're sitting, we all had. You go back and you look back on 2020. I don't think anybody has any real fond memories of that year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just like, I'd rather have COVID
It feels like
than watch this movie.
It feels
again.
like this movie was made by somebody who, during the lockdowns, was just like, I'm going to learn a little bit of computer animation.
This
made a
honestly feels like this was made by a very this feels like AI made this script.
It feels like AI made the script, and it feels like the animation was done by someone in their first year of
Oh yeah.
animation school or something. It is terrible. Terrible.
It's and it was actually written by someone named BC14.
Okay,
So,
I saw
The fact that this was written by a person is crazy. There are other notable works. We'll get into the
Yeah.
cast. There is barely, but his other writers is The Dead Window,
Okay,
Bigfoot versus Megalodon,
very nice.
New Terminal Hotel, and The Dirty Hands of Man.
All right. The director on this was a guy named Chip Bryant. He's got
Okay.
one other credit, and it's called Hodge and the Lost Easter Egg. And I'm going to assume it's on the same level as this movie.
It's gotta be.
It's got to be.
This movie plays like a bad platformer cutscene. I finally figured out what it looks like near the end of the movie. Do you remember Ty the Tasmanian Tiger?
No.
It was a platformer where you play a Tasmanian Tiger and you threw boomerangs at people. This shit looks exactly like they look very similar to the characters of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
I would equate it to like, what was those old video games where it was like what was it, like the Monkey Island video games?
Yeah.
Well, it's more like,
Oh, like Escape from Monkey Island?
yeah. Well, it's like you're kind of just watching a story unfold, and every now and then you might press A just to continue the story. I felt like this is what it was. It really was like the camera angles, all of it just felt like he was just watching cutscene after cutscene after cutscene without any gameplay in between.
Without any gameplay. Although I can't imagine a Thanksgiving themed game would be that fun. Although it did have a lot of dragons.
Dude.
And the Wii.
Okay, you know what's crazy? This movie, I feel like you could make a very simple platformer video game
Yeah.
where they're all like just platforming elements between the cutscenes, and it would probably make more sense than this entire movie.
I mean, yeah, because every single scene in this movie is just two characters talking to each other in a background.
I think-
like that's it. Like there's no action. I thought, okay, near the end where the Cross-Eye, the pirate parrot villain, they figure out how to defeat. They're gonna go confront him. They found him, and I was like, okay, we're gonna see
some action scene or something.
We're gonna see anything. Maybe the turkey jumps on his head. I don't know. No. They make a noise and he runs away. And if I remember correctly, he doesn't even run away.
The funniest thing was you texting me about this movie is like, this is just a conversation.
Yeah.
That's all this movie is.
This movie is an hour and a half long.
How?
Yeah, like, how the fuck? No, it's an hour and 17 minutes, excuse me. It feels like a goddamn eternity. It's like I look at my phone. I watched this on my phone. I had to.
Yep.
And it's the only way I could survive it. So I can like take him. It was like it was like diving underwater. And I had to pause, just go. And so like it's like I go, okay, all right, I got this has got to be wrapping up. And I'm like, it's only been 25 fucking minutes of this fucking turkey talking to a tree. And it also, here's another weird thing about this movie. Does it feel like there was another movie before this movie?
Yes.
Because they talk about past events, and I scoured the internet. There's no prequel, I guess, to the Thanksgiving movie.
There was too much going on in this movie where it's like you are just so lost.
There's too much and also not enough going on. And you know how I know it's a really bad Tubi movie?
How?
There were very limited ad breaks.
I think I only got I got 0 ad breaks.
Yeah,
0.
because you know when if Tubi's got something popular, they'll pepper in lot of ad breaks. They'll make it pretty hard for you to watch it. But like if it's a shitty thing, they'll be like, "Hey man, you can watch this one on a." I don't know why you're here, but you can. This one's on your old pals at Tubi.
When I got the first ad break in this movie, I was just like, "Oh, I'm finally getting an ad break." And then another movie after that ad break stopped. another movie started, and I'm like, oh, the movie has just ended.
Yeah. I was begging for ad breaks. I needed something. I'm like, give me, look,
dude.
try it. Look, there's only been a few times in my life where I'm just like, I really need somebody to try to sell me something. I need a break. I need a break from this shit. That's fucking crazy.
Dude, this movie is so bad that I have no history to this
that's
movie.
why we're kind of padding out with how shitty it is, because we got nothing. There were 4 cast members.
Yeah, there was nothing to this. The best thing I can do to you guys is the company, you mentioned it. What was it? The Wild Now Entertainment?
Wild Now Entertainment.
So I just wanted to know, like, what company is this, right? They don't even have a Wikipedia. They have nothing. But guess what they do have? They have a Walmart page, Andrew. And I'm
To sell like DVDs?
Yes, I'm convinced.
Oh, okay.
We've all been there. Where you go, you find that bargain bin of DVDs at Walmart.
Oh, you think that they're the trick your grandma company?
They are the company where, like, you just, dig through that bargain bin of DVDs and you're like, what the hell is this movie? Okay? They have a werewolves. This is all on Walmart's website. So if you wanted to buy these, you can. They have a werewolf documentary DVD. They have a unauthorized biography of Miley Cyrus.
An unauthorized.
Yes. They have a DVD called Bible Town.
Ooh.
And one of my favorites is Bigfoot versus Megalodon 2.
Yeah, that was the 2. So okay.
And then
I wonder
and then they also have the Goth documentary.
Ooh, okay.
And plenty more.
Let's talk about these actors. So only one of them is like the star.
Okay.
And it's Simon. Everyone else is just credited as a voice.
No,
So
I don't blame him.
Simon Hill. Simon Hill is also the 8th of his name, just to let you know.
Wait, did you say the 8th?
Oh, never mind. They all have this. No, wait. They all have like little eyes on their IMDb page, but he's got an 8. I don't know if he is an 8th or not. Anyway, it's something worth mentioning, I guess. Anyway, Simon Hill is Butterball. We have Adrian McCary is a voice. Victor Merchan is also a voice, and then Darren Richardson is also a voice. They're all with voices. So for their other works, which they have, Simon Hill having most of them.
Okay.
He is technician number 2 in Countdown. Adrian McCary is Mr. Biscuit in Thanksgiving Dance. He's also Mr. Dogmutt in 00K9.
Okay.
Victor Merchan is Henry in Finding Jesus, a biblical parody about Finding Nemo.
Okay.
I guess it's a fish that finds the Lord. Which
all right.
doesn't make any sense because according to the Bible, animals don't have souls. And finally, Darren Richardson is a man in Hawaii Five-0. He's also Tommy in Lost.
Wait, Tommy in Lost? Who is that in Lost? I watched a lot of Lost.
He's got to be just a friend or something.
I don't. He might be. It might be like one of the flashbacks.
So can we talk about how not only is the voice acting of these movies terrible, you can hear one of these every once in a while.
Okay.
the nice breathe in that usually gets edited out, and most voice acting works unless you need it.
Yeah. Okay.
And
But before we, because I don't know how you want to do this, if you even want to talk about the confusing ass plot of this.
I am going to try to do a brief breakdown of this story.
Go ahead.
best.
Give us the breakdown because I watched it. I'm still lost on.
So there's a pirate that's a parrot, and he has two henchmen. That one is a rhinoceros gnome, and one is a very diseased-looking bear.
Yeah. Okay.
They help steal Mrs. Claus's jewels.
Her family jewels.
Maybe.
I mean,
Anyway, this upsets Santa Claus and causes the North Pole to be on lockdown. Somehow this is supposed to ruin the dinner of the Whees of the Wee Kingdom, which consist of small dragons. We also have Butterball the turkey and Missy the dodo. There are 2 magic trees. So basically we have several different one-on-one conversations with all the characters.
That's all the
Sometimes
movie is.
two-on-one. Yeah, all the movie is they go to various locations and then they talk to each other.
Yep.
And sometimes they walk and talk. And basically, Cross Eyes he's just a shitty guy.
he wants to, but this is why I don't understand.
He wants to ruin every holiday and then make them about him. How he's supposed to change said holiday to be more about him, I don't quite get.
Yeah.
But that is his goal.
Okay.
And one of the things is he wanted to bum out Mrs. Claus and then put the North Pole into lockdown.
And that's why he stole the jewels.
That ruins Christmas. And then ruining the Thanksgiving dinner of the Whees, apparently, I guess, ruins Thanksgiving dinner for the entire planet.
I really didn't know how
to just point out, why the hell is a turkey trying to save Thanksgiving? Shouldn't that be like one thing he's pretty for?
Yeah, like he should have been on the side, like, yeah, we don't need Thanksgiving.
He should have been on, yeah, I don't want to get, because, I mean, surely those dragons are just going to murder and eat him.
I still don't understand, like, this is supposed to be a Thanksgiving movie, but there was so much around Santa Claus.
Yeah, there's a lot. So I feel like a lot of this movie is maybe, you know, those websites where you can get free renders and then you can put them in Blender and then rig them up to animate. I have a feeling that this movie is just that.
Dude,
because the way they move. Also, another reason I think this is more of the old. It plays like a video GameCube specifically. A GameCube game cutscene is their mouths do not match what they're saying. They're doing the old school Godzilla dub mouth movement.
Yep.
Where it's like, as long as the mouth is moving, we
good.
can just assume that sound is coming out. So everybody just kind of gets convinced to turn on Cross-Eyed, and then they use raptor noises to scare him away, and then they get the jewels back.
Yep.
There's literally everyone's got the gift of gab, and it's just one big debate on, hey, we should have Thanksgiving because it's fun.
The dialogue in this movie, because clearly this movie is made for children. I did see something on a website that I think is like parentsmedia.com, where they said that this was supposed to be an educational movie that is teaching people not to judge people by their looks or whatever.
I did not get that vibe from this movie.
I never picked up on that.
I did not get that lesson from this movie.
But the dialogue in this, to me, is, I would almost call it like brain rot dialogue.
I mean, at least brain rot is loud noises and screams.
Yeah.
This is more like brain erosion, because it slowly is just carving your brain away.
I don't understand. Like, as a grown adult watching this movie, there was one part where, like, one of the trees talked about joining the revolution.
Yeah.
And they would throw out these, like, random words. Like, I remember one of the trees talked about, like,
Totalitarianism, yeah.
and I'm just like, what are you talking about right now?
Yeah, I feel like they're referencing a movie that does not exist.
Right? I was so confused. I was like, what?
Because I remember Butterballs talking to the Wood Witch, and she talks about, like, hey, you're the turkey that tricked me into being a Wood Witch. And he's like, yeah, that's me. And I'm like, did that happen earlier?
What? Where was I doing that? That
Where
might
was
be
I?
a better
I have
story.
not left. I have somehow been watching this the entire time, and it has gotten 100% of my focus. Because
That might have been a better story than them trying to save Christmas.
I remember, because there's
Thanksgiving.
also another dragon that got kicked out, and then he's trying to take over the Wii Kingdom. Also, there's a worm that says he's magic, which I think is pretty funny, because I feel like they maybe wanted to do this, but they couldn't afford to.
Can we talk about
They had
the worm?
Yeah, let's talk about the worm.
The frost worm guy.
Yeah. I don't know what he was about.
Did he not sound like Megatron to you?
He did sound like Megatron. He did.
That was my favorite character, because I'm like, did they just find like a Megatron AI voice and just have Megatron as a
did
worm?
they find, like, Frank Welker's, like, very distant cousin?
But like, even like it. Okay, if you're gonna do anything, just find this movie, skip to where you see the frost worm.
It's not a hard movie to find. It's on Tubi.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Just find it, skip it till you see the frost worm, and tell me that is not Megatron's voice. 100%.
I'll find it and clip it. I'm not gonna do that to these people.
It is 100% Megatron. The cadence, all of it is Megatron.
We should try to do a side by side to see how
close it is.
how close it is to Megatron.
Dude, he is.
But yeah, no, this movie sucks. We're not doing any closing comments on it. Just don't go see it.
This movie is terrible. It's the worst thing we've talked about.
We are gonna move to your new reoccurring segment. I already know that there's not a good review for this. There cannot be. But it's reviews that are overcooked and reviews that get desserts first.
Ooh, nice, Andrew.
Thank you.
So I'm
wasted on this movie.
I am surprised by this, but on IMDb, this is sitting at a 3.4 out of 10.
The fact that this has reviews, much less 61 of them, is astounding to me.
Right. And guess what? There is a 10 out of 10.
No way.
There's two 10 out of 10.
There are two?
All right. I want to give you the 1 out of 10. I'm picking this one just because the title of it to me is hilarious. The title of this review is My History Teacher Paid $1.99 for this. In history class, we had the choice between Kahoot or this movie. The class chose this movie. This is the most hideous thing I've ever watched. I feel so bad that I want to give my history teacher $10. It traumatized our entire class, and we were begging for lobotomies after 10 minutes. Now we all need therapy.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like I set up a session shortly after this.
I don't know
watching this movie.
I don't know why a history teacher thought that this was going to be appropriate in a history class.
Maybe the history of Thanksgiving, or maybe they just had a free day. No, before Thanksgiving break.
I mean, I get that, but it's like, just play the Magic School Bus. Just
Do
God
not
damn.
do not show this to anyone.
This has nothing to do with Thanksgiving
I'm
besides
looking
the
at
name.
these 10 out of 10s. They gotta be troll reviews to try to trick people into watching this.
It's got to be Chip Bryant, the director, or who was the writer of it. Chip Bryant, the director, or who was the writer, the MC-14 or whatever.
Oh, BC-14.
Yeah, it had to be them.
Yeah, this movie's great.
Great, watch it. So this
And it's totally worth $1.99.
So this is a 10 out of 10 titled Definitely Watch. Please watch this. I recommend 110%. Perfect movie to watch with your family, friends, significant others, pets, or your therapist, whoever seems fit. I can't tell if this is the best or worst movie I've ever seen, but please do watch.
Yeah, please give it a watch. I'm gonna say don't do that.
Do
at
not.
all.
You would think us.
You'll be worse off for it.
There
Take it from your old pals at Cartoon Dumpster Dive.
there was nothing redeeming about this movie whatsoever. It is
Leave the shitty movie watching to you bros.
Yeah, we got you covered. We do this so you don't have to. We got
And if you would like to support your bros,
your bros.
you can go to patreon.com/cartoondd and join the $5 tier. It gets you stickers and pins mailed to your door, access to extended audio episodes along with bonus episodes, and access to our Discord that gets you to the Mega Request channel where your request goes to the top of the list. If you'd like to send a regular request, you can go to cartoondumpsterdive.com, maybe buy a shirt from our store while you're there. We are Cartoon DD on Twitter. We are Cartoon Dumpster Dive everywhere else. If you are watching this on YouTube, please consider liking and subscribing and commenting and all that stuff so we can get YouTube money. Then again, no pressure. And as always, we appreciate a 5-star review on the podcasting platform of your choice, so we don't make the Cartoon Dumpster Dive movie. I don't know. This fucking movie sucks.
So we don't
Happy
get
Thanksgiving.
stuffed this Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'd rather do the stuffing. Hey, have a great rest of your week.
See ya.